So this is middleweight Superstock. This is my third race of the day, also my third expert race ever. I'm going to get a pretty good launch here and then fight through the podium positions for the first couple laps, and then the last couple laps I will be leading the race. So I'll just kind of critique my own riding. So after a little bit of a jumpy start, I push into third place. As we come around into turn 2 onto the straight, I'm going to draft and make the pass for second. Okay, so I'm in second place. Traditionally, I would say second place is not a good place to be. When you're in second, you're typically fighting for first, which leaves you very victim to become prey for whoever's in third. So personally, if I have to spend a few laps in a single position that's not first place, I'd rather be in third than in second. But situation always dictates, and given this situation, it was opening lap and there was quite a gap between second and first place. Now these are 4-lap sprints, so about now I'm remembering that I only have a few laps to reel this guy in and make a pass. So reeling him in needs to happen this lap. Now watch the difference in line here. He carries a lot of speed to the outside. I'm staying mid-track, but by the time we reach apex, we're on the same line. I closed a little bit of gap there, just enough to get the draft down the straight, and I'm able to make a pass on the inside. Hey, and anyone keeping track? That's 2 passes on the straight. You need your bike tuned? I'd look at Bauce Racing. As soon as I made that pass into P1, I knew I had to turn it on just to create a gap behind me. And when I did, I set the fastest lap of any 600 that weekend, 1 minute 52.8 seconds. Just for reference, the motorcycle lap record here is 146.5, and that was set by a BMW S1000RR by Chris Parrish, a Yamaha Champ School instructor. As I come over this hill in this next section, you'll see a little bit of wobble in the handlebars. I started holding the rear brake in order to keep the front end down while cresting this hill. Okay, so let's talk about turn 1 and turn 2. Turn 1, you hold the inside on the first rumble strip. Start drifting outside to the next rumble strip, miss that apex near the patch, hit that second apex that leads to the straight. If you hit that first apex with the patch, you will miss the second apex and drive wide. Turn 3 is fast. One downshift into fourth and get a leg out to get as much wind resistance as you can. Hit both apexes. Once you hit that second apex, there's a lot of track, so give it some throttle. Get ready to brake into turn 4. It's deceiving because of the alternate track configuration to the left. Also a lot of drive out of here. Brake uphill into turn 5 is a slow corner. Take it slow. Now turn 6 is actually pretty fast. Stay wide till you see the paint, pull it in, get back on the gas, but be ready to immediately get on the brakes downhill into 7. Take 7 wide. This will set you up to make a straight shot over the chicane that is 8 and 9. Now this next section of the track, you're going to hold tight to the inside and get good drive up and over this wheelie hill. Now immediately cresting this hill, you should come close to the dirt on the left. This will set you a little wide for a late apex out of 12 into 13 for an easy elbow drag through this section. Brake coming over this crest into 14, the back end's going to kick out a bit, you'll hit the first rumble strip, go a little wide into 15, I go too wide here, then you'll switch over for 16, you're going to brake hard, this is another slow corner coming into 17, gas hard out, you can stay on the throttle all the way through 18, get ready to brake, this is an important section of the track to get this chicane right. Drive off onto the straight through the start finish. That's my basic breakdown of a lap here at Indy. So this is my final lap of the race. I definitely made a few mistakes in the last lap and I'll make a few more here. I have a lot to work on. This was my first weekend ever coming to Indy. Now as we watch my final time through this back section, you're going to notice I'm going a little bit slower than normal, about a second off my normal pace. This is because I'm guarding the inside. I'm not sure how close the guy is behind me, but I decided to take a guarding line rather than the fastest line. And so that was the end of my first weekend as an expert racer. I enjoyed every second of every race I was in, as always. Thanks to Roger and ASMA, my dad for always being my pit crew, and everyone who's ever watched, liked, or commented on any of these videos. I love racing, and I love being able to show it to everybody. So, thanks. I'll see you guys next weekend.